looked into it, it looked very stable, organized, secure.
I felt like it was secure and that they had a good foundation.
I also liked, when I was comparing to different other projects to work, other companies to work with, is that they seem pretty organized. They seem to have everything like pretty well established.
I felt like they had a really safe program too, also. Because they're like, you always have to have a buddy, you have to be really careful, and I was like, it's probably better for me, because this is like my first time kind of out of the country. I've been on vacation to Mexico before, but that was like a week, and it was vacation. So this is my first time abroad, and it's been really fun and exciting.
I chose HELP International because of the opportunities to serve with a group that had a passion for serving others, for humanitarian work.
Our whole team all year has gotten here and had direction and been excited for the programs that we're already doing, and it's just been so easy to work with them.
With this group, we're just all, I don't know what other word to say than chill. We're just pretty chill, and we get along really well.
We've all come to do HELP together, and we've had a fun time with our other team members, and every bit of it has been enjoyable.
It's interesting to live and work with all the people that are here. So the first month there was about 9 of us, and the 9 of us were with each other basically 24/7. And surprisingly, we didn't have any sort of like drama or like clickiness or anything. Like everyone got along really well, which was really nice.
It's a unique experience to live in a large group of people in small, close quarters, and you have just about all your meals together, and you share everything, and you play games, and you go on outings, and you work together.
Everyone contributes like differently with all their different like personalities or different backgrounds, but it's been really fun.
I came to do HELP International this summer to have a humanitarian experience as well as a travel abroad experience. And HELP International has provided me with both of those experiences.
As I looked at the pictures and viewed the videos, I could tell that the volunteers had had a good experience and really enjoyed being here, and not only being able to serve, but they had been able to tour and tour the area as well.
I admit I wanted to travel, and I love that over the weekends we had time to travel and to see the area we were serving in. And so my focus was, I want to serve my heart out during the week, and I want to play hard on the weekend and have a blast. And I did exactly that, and it's been a wonderful experience.
I've loved the beaches. The beaches are just fun to go to.
So we have gone just around San Ignacio. We went to Sinantanich to see the mine ruins there. We did the ATM caves, and that was really cool. That was one of my favorite things, is the ATM caves. Like basically like an underground river system through caves. It's hard to explain to make it even sound as cool as it really is, but you get to see all the different artifacts. And I love all the Mayan stuff and seeing all the different artifacts from my anthropology background, so it's really interesting.
Something I really like about HELP is that I can take what I do at home and use it here. I didn't just come and, paint or create. I was able to do projects that had something to do with my expertise of what I learned at home. And that's particularly why I like Octavia Waite. But I also have had the opportunity to teach piano lessons and teach computer skills and all things that I feel like I know how to do and know something about.
I've loved every minute of it, and I've especially loved teaching this math class to the youth here in Belize.
We've been able to do things like physical therapy, work in orphanages, work with little kids, doing arts and crafts, doing different camps. We did a camp up in Pine Ridge, which kind of took the kids out, took the volunteers out of their comfort zone and gave them a chance to be in the wilderness.
I really liked that I could kind of do different projects all the time. Like, it wasn't like we were just coming to do one thing. It was like there were several different projects, and I could choose which one I wanted to work on and which one fit me best. And if I could do one thing one day and try it out, and if I hated it, maybe just do something else the next day.
And I've been involved with the cadet programs here and the youth empowerment camp that's been going on.
I like the HELP program compared to all the different programs I've looked at, is because it offers such a variety of projects, and since it also is kind of like volunteer based on what we want to do. So I liked that I had the option to do teaching if I wanted to learn more about teaching, or I could work at do physical therapy, and so I got a whole variety of different projects.
When you travel, you have personal discoveries, and that's something that I love about it. And as I've loved to travel, I love to pass on that passion to other people and help them experience it for the first time, or maybe the fifth or the sixth. And it's been a wonderful experience to be a part of that personal discovery.
I came down and I wanted to find more things out about myself, and I think I have done that. So it's kind of given me a little bit more direction, since I had no direction about what I wanted to do with my life after college. So it has given me some direction, and it's been an interesting experience to meet all these different people.
Some of the other things that we've done is just had people talk about life questions and curiosities of, why do you think this is different? Or, we do things this way. Why do they do it that way? And it's neat to compare and ask questions. I think curiosity is a very healthy thing, and travel allows that, because you're constantly having to ask questions. Why is this different? Why do I behave this way? And you go home a new person, and that's something that I've really loved.
At least I feel like it has given me some direction to try out these different things and just take me out of my regular element back home and take me into someplace completely different with different groups of people. Has taught me a lot of different things about myself, and even just working with different people.
I would say that every single one of them has been impacted almost more so than the community in positive ways. Everyone who we've seen come through here has had the opportunity to learn and to grow, and they come here and they are all so amped to work and to do something hands-on, and it's almost frustrating to them that they just can't do enough that first day, and then they're a little tired the next day and they slow down a little bit. But it's as they start to slow down that they really get to get involved with the community. Instead of just moving and cruising like an American, they take a step back for a second, they learn the people's names, they grow a little bit, and they go from just being human doings to becoming human beings, and they actually enjoy the culture of Belize. They're able to experience what it's like to live abroad and then to make a difference in the community almost simultaneously. And the amount of growth that happens there is their eyes are kind of opened to a new culture and a different setting is impeccable, and it's been excellent to see them grow.
I was almost overwhelmed by the amount of people that we know and have contact with here. As we went down the street, we ran into, my first day, maybe 10 to 15 people that we knew by name. How's it going?
When I'm teaching an English class, of how grateful they are, and they're always telling me how much they feel like they're learning, and it really makes a big difference to have someone that's so eager to learn and very appreciative about it.
The partnerships that we've formed have built an incredible amount of trust, and I think more than anything it helps us be able to lay a foundation for other NGOs to come down, because the community now knows that we're definitely here to make a difference and to not just start projects but finish them, and more importantly help them finish projects that they've already started.
We're trying to integrate ourselves into projects that are already going on, and so from helping at Octavia Waite Center, where there are senior citizens who need assistance with physical therapy and simply just good company, we've been able to create more smiles there. We've been able to help them have a more pleasant day.
The length of time you're allowed to stay makes it easier to build relationships with people around the area, and so you're not just coming in, giving them something and leaving. You're actually making a difference and impact in the area, and hopefully making a project that will sustain through time.
And I think it's unique in the fact that they stay a long time. I've noticed in a lot of the projects here that people are like, oh yeah, like the orphanage. I love going to the orphanage. The first couple times we went, the people were just kind of like, oh yeah, here you can go play with the kids, and weren't real receptive to us, and we were just like, okay, that's kind of odd, But then we kept coming back, and as we kept coming back, they just started asking us more questions, and we're like, oh yeah, we're here for a couple months, we'll come a couple times a week. And they're like, oh, you guys have the right idea. They're like, most of the volunteers that come here are just here for a couple days. They come in, get a picture, and then they don't care.
I would suggest to anyone to serve with Help International because of the opportunities, because of the fun, the friendships, the experience learning a new culture and serving that culture. I've come to love the people of Belize, the country of Belize. I love Help International and would suggest everyone participate.